Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with this edition of the HGP Sportscast. The GFF Elite League Season 3 continued on Sunday with Game 9 and 10. Victoria Kings defeated the Cougars and Den Amstel defeated Buxton United. Here's more. In Game 1, the Victoria Kings put a first-class whipping on the Cougars. The game started in a blast of skills when number 8 Aubrey Gibson in the 10th minute sent the first goal past the Cougars goalkeeper to break the ice for his team. But not long after, number 7 Mark Wong scored for the Cougars in the 13th minute, setting the score at 1-1 at halftime. Gibson at the opening of the second half struck one past the Cougar goalkeeper for the Kings in the 60th minute in their attempt to show the Cougars who were boss. 3 minutes later, another King, number 20 Obesi Johnson, sealed the win for the Kings, setting the score 4-1 for the remainder of the game. Game 2 featured Buxton United and Den Amstel clashing for an exhilarating match that came down to a 2-4 end in favor of Den Amstel. This game saw a goalless first half. It seems that after the end of the first half, the teams began to relax their defenses when in the 64th minute, number 12 Kevon Ward pulled off the first goal for the match. 8 minutes later, Gavin Graham rocked Buxton's keeper when he stroked a second goal for his team. Things began to steam when Phil Q, number 6 of Buxton United, pushed past the defense of Den Amstel in the 83rd minute to score his team's first goal. Morgan Denny of Den Amstel answered this threat and fired back at Buxton United in the 89th, setting the score at 4-1. The game went into extra time. That's when Kobe Durant of Buxton United scored the second goal for his team, 2 minutes into the extra time. This, however, was not enough to gain them a victory. Point standing for the league so far will be displayed on the screen. Records were smashed at the Ghana Amateur Powerlifting Federation Championships as Raheem Tarson and Bab were outstanding on Sunday. Stanford Howard reports.
17 records were broken during the Guyana Amateur Powerlifting Federation Senior Championships held on Sunday last at the Ramada Princess Hotel poolside. The event attracted 22 lifters. Dominating the men's open 74 kg category, Rahamans of Burby's Hardcore Gym racked up a total of 667.5 kg, width of 504.28 Wilkins point. He had a best squat of 22.5 kg, adding to his 155 kg bench press and 300 kg deadlift. Romario Gonzalez competed in the 66 kg male junior raw and male open raw categories, set a new squat record of 210.5 kg in each category. Badal, a gym mate of Gonzalez, was equally successful when he set a new 83 kg male sub-junior raw, squat 187.5 kg, deadlift 220 kg, and totaled 522.5 kg records. Joseph Stull made his mark in the Males Master 2, 105 kg raw category with a new squat, 165 kg, bench press 90 kg, deadlift 182.5 kg, and a total of 437.5 kg records. In the female category, Grace Bob of the Tower Gym and her sister Blossom dominated. Grace weighed in with a total of 277.5 kg, with squats being 87.5 kg, bench press 47.5 kg, and deadlift 142.5 kg, which was a personal best and 296.675 Wilks. Blossom Bob, on the other hand, ended on 272.5 kg, competing hard but failing to pass her sibling. There were more success for the Masters athlete, with Franklin Brisport competing in the male Masters 1 equipped division, accomplished new records in the squat, 142.5 kg, bench press 72.5 kg, deadlift 167.5 kg, and a total of 382.5 kg. In the 105 kg male Masters 3 equipped class, into new record in the squat, 230 kg, bench press 100 kg, deadlift 202.5 kg, and a total of 532.5 kg. For the HGP Sportscast, I'm Stanford Howard.
We turn our attention to cricket news. West Indies Test captain Jason Holder suspended and fined for slow over rate. Stanford has the details.
Windies captain Jason Holder has been suspended for one test and fined 60% of his match fee, while his players have been fined 30% of their match fees for maintaining a low over rate during New Zealand's innings and 67 runs victory in Wellington Test, which ended on Monday. This in accordance with Article 251 and Appendix 2 of the ICC Code of Conduct for players and player support personnel, which deals with minor over rate offenses. Players are fined 10% of their match fees for every over their side fails to bowl in the allotted time, with the captain fined double that amount, as Holder had previously been found guilty of a minor over rate offense during the Jamaican Test against Pakistan in April 2017. This offense constituted his second minor over rate offense in a Test match within a 12-month period. The suspension means Holder will miss the second Test against New Zealand, which starts in Hamilton on Saturday, the 9th of December. For the HGP Sportscast, I'm Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford. Kristen Macklingham will tell you now that Russia's elaborate and extensive doping scheme during the 2014 Sochi Olympics has gotten the country banned from the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang.
The Russian Olympic Committee is suspended with immediate effect.
As a result of this ban, no Russian official will be allowed to attend the Games. Their flag will be excluded from display, and if any clean Russian athletes are given permission to attend, they won't be competing under the Russian flag. They'll compete under the name Olympic Athlete from Russia OAR and the Olympic flag. Any medals they win won't be credited to Russia, and the Olympic anthem will be played in any ceremony. The doping and the hiding of the doping were extensive. At one point, small rods were used to pry open the steel tops of urine testing containers. Fluids were switched and the caps replaced, with the containers being exchanged through small holes in a wall. Russian officials would add substances like salt to the clean switched urine samples to make them appear more real. This is just the tip of a very elaborate iceberg of doping and cover-ups. According to the World Anti-Doping Agency, Russia's anti-doping organization RUSADA was not compliant with WADA's rules as of last month. Add it all together and the IOC had no choice but to act in some way, and they chose to enact a full-scale ban. Russia can appeal this decision to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and the country is considering an all-out boycott. In fact, Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that an all-out ban would be humiliating for Russia and could possibly provoke a boycott. Reporting for HGP Sportcast, I am Kristen Macklingham.
Thank you, Kristen, and that has brought us to the end of this edition of the HGP Sportscast. Before we go, remember, adversity causes some men to break and others to break records. Goodbye.